Hi, I'm Kim Brown. Glad you could join me today. I recently read an article and I'd like to share that article with you today. The title is 5 Surprising Weight Loss Tricks. And the author says these are out-of-the-box ideas that you may have never thought of before. Here they are. Tip number 1, get more sleep. She says people who do not sleep well are at a higher risk for weight gain because sleep regulates the hormones that govern your sense of being hungry and your feeling of being full after you eat. Well, scientifically that may be accurate, and certainly we all do need adequate sleep. But consider that you are oftentimes eating for many reasons other than true physical hunger. You're eating because they are eating, and it would just be weird not to. You're eating because you paid for it and you're going to get your money's worth. You're eating because you're stressed out or lonely or bored or depressed or because it's that time of day or that time of night. So maybe extra sleep isn't really addressing the true underlying issues. Tip number 2, open the blinds as soon as you get out of bed. Studies show that people who get direct exposure to sunlight in the morning between 8 a.m. and noon reduce their risk of weight gain regardless of how much they eat. Morning sun helps synchronize your metabolism so you burn fat more efficiently. Well, raise those blinds, take them down, don't even have them on the window. But consider, is this again addressing the true underlying issue? Is my goal in life to be able to eat absolutely as much as humanly possible? And if you live in a place like I live, in the wintertime, it is often dark and dreary. So what happens then? All winter long, I gain in the hopes of in the summertime burning it off? Tip number 3, do your grocery shopping online because you're more likely to use your head and stock your pantry with healthy foods, because when you shop online, the food is virtual rather than face-to-face. So it's easier to avoid the temptation to buy junk food. And she says, if you don't buy it, you can't eat it. Well, believe it or not, even though I really prefer ice cream and cake, if I order a bunch of healthy food and my habit is overeating, I can still overeat on that healthy food and have to call and order again. And if I discover that I can order healthy food online, I might even figure out that I can order pizza online, and maybe I can even figure out I can call those personal delivery services and they can go by the donut shop and bring me 2 or 3 or 4 dozen donuts as well. It's great that we can order online these days, but is that solving the true underlying issue? Tip number 4, order off the kids menu. She says that those oversized restaurant portions entice you to eat way more than you need. And ordering off the kids menu solves this problem. Now, she also tells you may have to implement tip number 3 because most restaurants won't allow adults to order off the kids menu. So you may have to call in your order because they don't ask who's going to be consuming this meal. Now consider again, this is placing me in a position of food having power over me. The restaurant has power over me, and I'm going to have to order those less enticing kids meal menus in order for me to be able to either lose weight or to maintain my weight. How long will I keep that up? So maybe it's a good option, but is it really solving the underlying issue? Tip number 5, pick restaurants by their music. She says, according to research, restaurants that play loud rock, pop, or heavy metal music create a hectic dining atmosphere that compels people to eat quickly. And even though people who dine in restaurants with lighter music linger at the table longer, they actually eat less food. Well, again, if that works for you, choose your restaurants by their music. But I was not overweight because I ate at Hard Rock Cafe all the time. Most of the time I was eating in my own kitchen, and there was no music playing. So, is this really addressing the true underlying issue that I am overeating? I am not conscious and aware of my body and its signals to me. I'm allowing food to control me. I'm not certain that any of these tips are actually addressing those issues. Maybe, rather than thinking outside of the box, maybe we should notice inside the box. Maybe we could discover that it is the programs of thought and habit that I've been operating from, rather than the food or the restaurant or the music that is compelling me. The most amazing experience you will ever have is the experience of changing your mind. Consider giving yourself permission to learn to do so. You really are worth it. Thanks for watching this video, and remember, no matter what you've experienced in the past, today is a new day. See you next time.